Welcome to another edition of Autistic on Tour. We are at the Bethlem Museum of the Mind, and of course it's a hospital, so there's many cars driving past all the time. Right behind me, it should be opening up at 9:30. Oldest psychiatric hospital.
I think it was the son of the doctors who celebrated the birthday.
I often come to the hospital to walk my dogs, as the grounds are very peaceful, so much bigger than I expected. I hear this is so swimming pool on the side.
Just like to fall into that deep hole again. I wasn't depressed, but I felt that I was going to be. And so I took on a rather
In the future, no man shall say, I am unworthy of the name of an Englishman.
I still regret it. I've always had a good relationship with the police, and I wasn't aware of how much say mental health services had if I was unwell. On reflection, I think I would have preferred talking to my psychiatrist and looking at ways to make me better.
Your cognitive processes. And how does it impact on the way you behave and deal with the
The Bethlem Museum of the Mind and Gallery is very much worth seeing. There's an awful lot about the history of mental health, the hospital itself, and how things have evolved and changed and how we deal with things slightly differently. But it is definitely worth it. The gallery is really interesting because there is one piece that has sound on it, and it's either between ticking clocks and in voices and radio static and things like that, but it really builds on to everything else that's in there, which is the gallery. The exhibition is Crisis Point. So I'd say it's definitely worth giving it a go and checking it out. It's quite a small museum, but there is a lot of grounds around the hospital, so you can, if you want, walk around the hospital, and because they moved at a certain point because they knew that there needed to be green spaces, and places for patients to go. It's from that kind of time period where they actually realised that this is what people needed. So yeah, get a lot of green. You are right next to a main road if you're not walking through the green. So you've got a lot of cars and things going past. In terms of sensory issues, there isn't a huge amount of them. A lot of this, there are screens that play things, but they're all kind of very much spaced out in a way that you don't actually necessarily, they don't cross over each other very much. So you don't having to, they'll be playing at the same time, but you don't actually have them, because of how the walls and how everything is constructed, it actually fills things, so you get filtered into what you need to be looking at the time. The lighting's alright. It doesn't really change that much. It's what you expect from like a traditional museum lighting of they keep looking after the things that they're there as much as, and so you can see them. There isn't huge, as I say, it is free if you are in this part of London. It is well worth a visit. Even if you're not necessarily, it's still, I would say, worth having a visit. On Saturdays they do not have anything like food or drink available, but they do have it when they're open during the week. Yeah, if you would like to like the video, like it, subscribe, and do all those good things that YouTube like.